precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your seat. You know you're my baby now. You're special to me. About your time, about your diamonds, you need.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And the Lakers starting five. Rui Hachimura is out there with James. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. And for Washington, Alexander Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Johnson. And it's George in at the small forward position. Tim, we're in the middle of a grueling NBA season. What's a challenge the fans might not realize?
Well, it's just that grind, B.A., mentally and physically. Trying to find enough rest, trying to stay energized between the years often is the biggest challenge.
And that one's good. Middleton. Here's Doncic. Over Johnson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The Wizards on offense. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, it must have felt good for Johnson being in the open court.
Doncic against Johnson with the fadeaway and off the glass. That one's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out. Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
For three, James. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Kicks it out to Middleton. From deep, it's good. Set up beautifully by George. Middleton's got his second bucket on the night.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Got it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
It's Johnson with a drive.
Johnson putting his quickness to use. He's tough to slow down once he gets going.
Doncic outside. There's James on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Johnson. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Yeah, we'll see if this East-West matchup plays out the same way. It's a new year, and it's a new series.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Johnson, and Ayton pulls it down.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Here's Hachimura. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. It's all knotted up.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Here's Champagnie. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Pass to Bagley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And it's Washington on the break. And that one's good. Koulibaly's got 5 points.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Doncic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Doncic at the line for 1.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Here's Champagnie. No points yet. Here's Bagley. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he recovers it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And it's James with the jam.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Wizards trail by 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Carrington. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Washington shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the 2nd free throw. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Unloads. And it's Doncic missing. Hachimura outside. Fade away. Tries yet again. It could go. And that's not going to go. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Luka Doncic is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
The Wizards trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. B.A.?
Learning on the job. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. James passes to Ayton. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Middleton outside. Back to Carrington. Washington moving the ball around. The open shot by Middleton. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Shoots. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Size and shooting touch, always in demand, Legs. And 2 things that Keyshawn George possesses.
Yeah, he's an interesting combination because he grew up playing point guard, but hit a growth spurt later on. So he's got the vision and ball handling skills of a point, but now he's adding that scoring prowess of an off guard.
A player to watch for sure.
No doubt.
And Washington making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Back to Carrington. Middleton against James. And it's Middleton driving. The shot misses. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers lead by 4. Ayton passes to James. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the Lakers get it back. Ayton, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Middleton, rejected by James.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
Out to Hachimura. James with the ball, working on George. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. Johnson with it. Now Doncic defending. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
What an aggressive slam by Middleton. Oh, my. I mean, I like when he uses his athleticism like this.
Here's James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Timeout called. The Wizards. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Pass to Hachimura from 8 feet away. Sinks that one from the post. And the Lakers lead by 8. A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, this is what Johnson is out here to do. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't hesitate firing.
Johnson against Doncic. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Johnson passes to George. Poke loose. In transition, here they come. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, the big guys in the post are outworking their opponent in effort and physicality. They just simply want it more.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Up and over Doncic. The Wizards with another miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Lakers get it back. He goes up again. James. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Johnson passes to Champagnie. It's George on the wing. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq, Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kevin, what's your take on Washington so far?
They didn't shoot the ball very well. That's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get.
And that'll do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Sarr. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton with one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vanderbilt's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Middleton looking around. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And that's a blown opportunity in close. He'd sure like to have that one back.
From the high post, and the jumper falls for him. Connect's got his first points of the game.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Rebound by the Wizards. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Connect on the wing. Back to Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. The 3, Smith. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Wizards trail by 8. Inside. Here's George. And that one hits the back iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And there's the lob. Stolen by Sarr. Middleton with it. Now Vanderbilt defenses to George. Good on the shot.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Smith finds Vanderbilt. No good there.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And it's Connect with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Smith, nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And the Lakers with some changes. Larabia's checked in for Hachimura, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Connect. Here's Champagnie. Yet to see a basket. Right side Carrington. And that one's good. Koulibaly.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Now here's Smith. Covered by Carrington. And stolen by Bagley. To the inside. Pass to Carrington. Here's Koulibaly. Three-pointer, no good.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebound.
And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got rebound number 7 tonight. And that one's good. Bagley's got his third basket on the night right there.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
From deep, here's Doncic. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bagley's got 8.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Koulibaly against Doncic. Out left to the wing. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Wizards trail by 7. Here's Koulibaly. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team. That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Outside Carrington. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
And here's Doncic outside. Washington with a rebound. Ooh, it's stolen away. Laravia passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Jake Arabia. Hayes is out there. Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. To the wing on the left. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. Smith outside. Gets stolen by Johnson. And it's Washington on the break. Pass to Sarr. Here's Champagnie. Now Middleton to take the lead. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Doncic. Sarr pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
From the top of the key. That one a little long.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Laravia. And finished off by Sarr.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Smith against Johnson. Smith, that one's good.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Washington trailing. From deep, Johnson. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Carrington, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And he lobs it up. Kicks it to Doncic. Yep, count it. Doncic has got 27.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Unloads from 13. Rebound by the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Knocked loose. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Doncic. Here's Carrington. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Wizards trail by 5. Now a timeout called by Washington. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout and figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Luka Doncic.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. He thinks it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to James.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
And he's going for the oop here. Outside Carrington. Pass to Sarr. Washington moving the ball around. And that one's good. Koulibaly.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Doncic. It's James on the wing. They're running. Here's Koulibaly. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Koulibaly's got 11 points here in the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Here's George. Drops in the layup for two. And the Wizards lead by 2.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Here's James. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And it's good.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And here's Doncic outside. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Middleton. And it's in.
I mean, we have seen Middleton do this before. A clutch performer who's unafraid of the spotlight.
Doncic right side. Back to James. Doncic outside. Here's Laravia. He's off from 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
Here's George.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Yeah, to tie it up. Absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Johnson. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
The 3. They get it back. Here's Vanderbilt. No good. So we see the Wizards get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you later.
Flip it into a rhyme scheme.